Good day, parents and children. The lesson we're going to look at is estimating, measuring, and recording. The keywords are estimating, that means that you are guessing. Then you measure, then you record what you've measured, that means you are writing it down. And then we're going to look at the keywords of the week, capacity and volume. Right, so the two questions I'm going to show you now, it comes from Green Shoots. Just want to help you with understanding these questions. Choose the appropriate capacity for the following object. A small cup of coffee. Now, if you think of a cup of any cup, do you know how many liters that cup can take? Some of you that has been baking during the lockdown will know that 1 cup equals 250 milliliters. There you can see it. That's a cup. So this is what I use if I'm measuring flour or oil or water or whatever. Right. So the question says a small cup. So a smaller version of this would be something that's close to 250. So it will not be 30, it will not be 20, and it will not be 20 milliliters, 20 liters and 20 milliliters. It will be 200 milliliters. Then the next question is about a car's petrol tank, and I like this one because I have a car like that. So it says select the appropriate capacity of the car's petrol tank. So which one will it be? And the boys will be able to tell this one. Will it be 10 liters the car will take, or 40 liters, or 300 or 100 liters? If you know the answer, you would be telling me that it would be 40 liters. Right. Then, when we measure liquids using measuring beakers or cylinders, you need to know how to do it properly. Okay? So you will see that there's a diagram here with an eye, and it's in line with a line here. This is called the meniscus, and that means that the surface of the water bends a little bit when you place it in a glass or a beret like that. So when you throw water into a glass, just look at the way the surface of the water lies in the glass, right? You will not see a perfect straight line. It will bend a little bit. So when you are taking the measurement, then you need to look at the bottom bended area. That will give you the precise reading of what is the volume of the liquid in the container. So it says here, eye position is level with the surface of the liquid. You cannot stand and look down, then you make mistakes. You cannot put take the measuring instrument and lower your eye. You need to have it in line. Your eye must be level with it, otherwise you make incorrect recordings. So the unit of measurement, this one you need to remember, is milliliters of liquids. Right, so now we're going to measure, and we're going to record our measurements. So this one, you can see these are like number lines, right? So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and this will be in terms of milliliters because we're working with liquids. And then we are going to look at, when we count and see how much is in it, you need to count the spaces in between the lines. Those are called the gradation lines. Okay, so the first one, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be 7 milliliters because it's a liquid. This one goes up to 30, and then to 35, and then 1, 2, 3 more, so that is 38 milliliters. This one goes up to 30, 31, 2, and 3, so this is 33 milliliters. This one is exactly 20 milliliters. And this one, they placed the rock inside the liquid, so the volume went up, and then you've got 40 milliliters. Okay. Right, so then in the DBE book, you will be measuring liquids. Okay, so this is what the question looks like. You will have different containers, so you need to look around in your house and find different containers and place liquids, pour liquids into it. Then you need to estimate. So here you're going to guess the volume in each of the containers. Okay, so you can write your name and what you've got. You don't have to say A, B, and C specifically. You can write different names for your different containers. So say for instance I have one and I'm guessing it is 15 milliliters. Okay, then we've got two columns here which says common fraction and decimal fraction. So what you need to do now is you need to remember how many milliliters equals 1 liter. Okay, because you need a fraction, so I need a total. So the milliliters would be, there is 1,000 milliliters in a liter. So if I have my measurement is 15 milliliters, what fraction will that be of a liter? That would be 15 over 1,000. That's my common fraction. 15 over 1,000. Right, then the decimal fraction would be, now you need to remember when you've got a fraction, this line is actually a dividing line. So in other words, we can say 15 divided by 1,000. Now remember, when we divide a whole number by a multiple of 10 like this, how many zeros are there? There are 1, 2, 3. So then we've got a comma for your whole number. It's going to move backwards. Okay, how many places? 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then you will have a 0 here and a 0 there. So this will be 0,015. Now, say for instance you are taking the measurement, right? And you read your measurement says 21 milliliters. Then the next one says the difference between estimation and the measurement. So your measurement was 21 milliliters. What is the meaning of difference? That means to minus, so it's minus, and then my estimation was 15. So then the difference is 6 milliliters. So you can see if you were close or not close enough. Right, then your homework, page 162 to page 163. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and you must have a nice day.